Are we live? Looks like we are. Let's give it a minute to pop up. Hello, hello, everybody. Let's see. Alrighty, let me know if it's too much of a glare coming from the sun right here. I might be able to turn down or close the window a bit. Let me see. I don't know if that helps any, but let's see. One person in here, okay. Get the camera set up. Alrighty, how's everybody doing today? Everybody is probably at someone else's stream, which is okay. I did not want to run over Mike with Florida Fish Rescue. If y'all haven't checked him out, check him out. I didn't want to run over his stream. I didn't know he was streaming at 12:30. So I just told him that I'd change my time. So if y'all can't make it, that's okay. Just y'all can catch the replay or whatever. So I switched it to 3 p.m. So I'm sure everybody's somewhere else, which is not a big deal. Looks like Terry's Tropical Tanks is still going, which is good. Let me see. I just wanted to give y'all some updates of what's going on here in my fish room. And then we have an unboxing to do. We have a package from Brienne, from Brienne's Fish Fam. So we're going to unbox that. It's just some plants. I believe it's mostly just plants. That came in the mail today. So we can unbox that. We got Cooper's Aquatics. Hey, thanks for being here. Actually, I didn't even think to post the link, guys. Sorry about that. Hey, Muppet. Good to see y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me post the link. Like I said, everybody's probably over at Terry's, I think, is going, or somebody else. So that's okay, but we're going to try to kick it off here. Let's see. Hopefully the link will post. And then I'll pin it so anybody that wants to come up can come up. Let's see. But like I said, we're just going to talk about some updates. So, I hate stupid people. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Lurking, that's cool. Good. Okay. So, like I said, we're going to do an unboxing. We got some plants from Brienne. And then I'm just going to give y'all some updates. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this video. We'll just see if anything happens. We got 3 in here. And 4 likes. Good. It is I believe the stream yard link is pinned, and if someone could give me a sound check and a video check, that will work. And tell me if there's too much glare right here, because I can close the blinds. Even though I don't think that's where it's coming from. I think it's... Oh, that might have helped a little bit. Okay. Let me see. Audio, video, good. Okay, thank you. Filters, tanks, fish, running errands. Busy day. Sound and video good. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so it is an open panel if anybody wants to come up here, but I am going to do the unboxing. And then, because these have been in the mail since... These have been in the mail since Monday. I believe she ships everything out on Monday. So today's Friday, so they've been in the mail since Monday, and I just got them. So let me go ahead. We'll do this first, just so I can get them out. And I might have to run and go get a container, because mine has disappeared. Well, that's strange. But we're going to open this, and then I'll just give y'all some other updates that are going on in the fish room. So, see here. How did they do this? Okay, it opens up like that. Give me 1 second. I'm going to cut it open, and then I will show y'all what the packaging looks like. Okay. So I believe it's cut open. Put that up. Alright. Okay. Got it open. Looks like they threw it around a bit. I don't know if y'all can see the indention there. But they got it pretty good. There we go. Alrighty, so if we can open it up, that's what it looks like. Looks like we got a bunch of packing peanuts. Or styrofoam peanuts, whatever you want to call them. Let's see, let me get all these out. Most of them, if I can get them. Just like that. Okay, looks like we got a little note right here that was on the top. And I'll put that to the side in a little, like, summary of what I got. Okay, and then we got some stickers. Hopefully y'all can see that. That'll go on the sticker wall. If y'all can see the sticker shelf, we got a bunch of stickers that'll go somewhere on here. I'll make it fit. So let me set those to the side. Okay, and then I set the note over there. Alright, so this is what the plants look like inside the box here, and we're just going to take them out one by one. So I know for sure I really only needed Christmas moss because I want to do a tank with Christmas moss. But to make it worthwhile, I just had her ship some, or I told her to just throw in a couple more things, and I gave her some more money. So looks like the first one we got is some frog bit. And the leaves, some of the leaves are pretty yellow, probably from pulling them out. And some duckweed, it looks like, mixed in there, which I will have to... Yep, that looks like duckweed. I got plenty of duckweed, but it's only in this tank right here. I've been very lucky not to get it in, and careful not to get it in this tank, any other tank except for this one right here. Well, I did get it in that one back there, but the other fish in there ate it. So, cool. We got some frog bit. And then we got some root tabs. Samples. Cool. Got some little root tab samples. If y'all can see those, hopefully. There we go. Cool. I have to test these out. Again, I didn't order these. These are just a sample. Okay, so next we should have a bigger bag here. Oh, with some spirulina. Cool. Cool. Let's see here. Y'all can see that. Whoops. Not much to see there because it is wrapped in paper towels is what it looks like. And then the next one, looks like the last one, we got the Christmas moss that I ordered. Cool. And I'll go ahead and pull these out of the bag. For people watching, thank you all for being here. Thank you all very much. I'm going to mention this a couple times as more people come in. That 100 subscribers, when I get to 100, I'm at 85, I believe. We are going to be doing a giveaway. A multi-giveaway. So I'll repeat that and go a little bit more in depth when more people get in here. Wow, you can get the box open, but getting it closed is another story. Okay, there we go. I just don't want to, because I love the way they got the styrofoam in here. Pretty cool on the outside of the box. Hold everything and insulate it. Pretty cool. All right, so that's that. We can set that to the side. Whoops. And then let's open up the Christmas moss first because that is what I'm most excited about. Hopefully not everything. Hopefully everything isn't too brown. There we go. Oh no, these are like little... Oh yeah, looks like paper towel, kind of, sort of. Hold on, let me go ahead and grab this. Alrighty, so I don't know if y'all can see it in here, but it was wrapped up in here pretty good. So it's good and moist still. Tank Top, your channel will be the next shout out. Says Cooper. Whoops, did I mess the phone up? There we go. Sorry about that. Will be the next shout out video, my friend. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. That'd be much appreciated. Looks like there's something on here. I want to make sure to... Okay, there we go. So as you can see, here it is. Whoops. Thank you, Cooper. I can go ahead and shout out you right now. Y'all can see Cooper's Aquatics on the screen right now. Go ahead and check him out. There's only 3 people in here, but if anybody's catching the replay, Cooper Aquatics, check him out. Alrighty, let's see. I just don't want it to all fall out of my hand when I hold it up, but there it is. There's a little bit of brown, but it's mostly green, so that's good. That's pretty good. Big Tank Hank is in the house. Awesome. Thank you, Big Tank Hank. Love your channels and streams. Thank you for being in the house. Let me make sure I get all this out of here. Alright, so that's the Christmas moss, and we'll get that into a tank pretty soon. And then next we have the spirulina. Thank you, Big Tank Hank, for being in here. Cool to have you in here. Alrighty, let me see. This one's obviously wrapped up in one of these 2. Let's see how we can open this. It's childproof. No, not really. Let's see. Okay, we can just rip this down the side here. Alrighty, there we go. Ooh, very nice. Oh, wow, this looks good. Wow, there's a bunch of this in here. Awesome. Get it out. Get some of it out. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that looks really good. That's the spirulina she sent. Whoops. Like I said, I'd probably drop some pieces. But wow, there's a bunch in here. Let me put some back in there. Look how much of that is in there. That is a bunch. Cool. So that looks good. Again, thank you, Brienne. Doesn't look like she's in here, but this all came from Brienne's Fish Fam. And then the frog bit. Let's see. It's in a clear bag, but I can go ahead and get some out. It looks like a lot of it is yellowing, but it should come back as long as I get it in the tank. And wow, this is not coming out. Might have to cut this bag open, but maybe I can. There we go. Yeah, it'll. Oh wow. So frog bit is usually got one little guy that's the main little root, and then it'll have a bunch that branch out. So it looks like she sent me some multiple roots with, okay, so there's a lot of duckweed. There we go. Get the duckweed off of there. So here's one little root, or little guy with some 3 little leaves on it. He looks good. And I'll actually put these into this bottom tank right here. The guppy tank for now. Until they get or I could put them in a pea puffer tank. Don't know yet. But here's another one. This one has a bunch of leaves on it. Pretty cool. Yes, Muppet. A bunch is always nice, definitely. Leaves. Some of the leaves are starting to yellow, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. I'm just gonna go ahead and rinse these just to get the Oh, this one has some big leaves, but one of them's kind of pretty yellowed out. Just to get the duckweed off, because I don't want duckweed in the bottom tank here. And if I do put them in the duckweed infested one, there's no chance of me getting it out and putting it in a different tank. But I'm going to go ahead and rinse all this off, and there's the root tabs. That's the last thing that was in here. So perfect. That is it. That is everything I ordered. Actually, I really only ordered the Christmas moss, and I got all this other stuff. Hey, Bree, you're here now. Just did the unboxing. Everything's good. Very nice. I believe someone could tell me if the link is pinned. Oh, it is. I think it's pinned on my end. But anybody can come up. You're welcome to come up. Here's the Christmas moss. It's pretty good. It's got a little bit of brown, but it's mostly good. Yep, everything came pretty good. Thank you for the extras, like the root tabs and everything. Everything looks pretty good. The frog bit is a little yellow, but that's normal. Hey, it's been in shipping for a couple of days or a few days. But yeah. Okay, Muppet, the link is pinned. Cool. Thank you. StreamYard has been acting up for a lot of people, and I just didn't know if it actually worked or not. And Bree, here's the spirulina. Looks good. That's a lot. Thank you very much. Definitely put it... Wow, that one in just once. Hey, Dave. How are you? Good to see you in here. How's the fish room coming along? Let's see. Yeah, this looks great. I don't know if y'all can see that there. But the spirulina came and it looks great. Like I said, I'm going to get a little bowl with some water in it and clean some of the duckweed off, which is not a big deal at all. I just don't want it in the tanks that these are going in. But if it pops up, it's okay. So I was hoping somebody else would come up here and say something for about 3 minutes so I could run and grab that bowl that I left in the kitchen. Let me see if I can. Love the Christmas moss too. Alrighty, let's see. We got 6 people in here. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for showing up. Thank you, Big Tank Hank. Good to see you, man. So yeah. Also the stickers, guys. Got some stickers. And I think that's it for that unboxing. So perfect. Thank you, Brian, again. Alright, so that was one of the updates, was I was getting some new plants from Brienne. And then, let me see. Okay. Then let's see. What else happened? I picked up the turtles yesterday. If y'all... Did I say that in a stream? I'm pretty sure some stream I said that. That I was going to pick up turtles. It was Breeze, actually. That I went and picked up the turtles. My friend had raises turtles, and he had 2 that were getting picked on, and I can't remember what he said. It gets on their shells. Spoils, I'm pretty sure is what he called it. So I picked him up and to help him out because he said he needed to find a home for him. Because he has too many already. He didn't want to sell them because just in case anything happened. And I said, well, I'll take them off your hands and I'll nurse them back to health. So I have a red-eared slider and a African side neck. So they are doing great. And it's funny because I just started to do wow, this is what kind of day it is. What is the word I'm looking for? Um, Mealworms. A mealworm. I don't know if you would call it a culture. Let me show you. 1 second. So I've got some. Oh, let's see. Add to stream.
Hi.
Hello. How's it going?
Good.
So I've got some mealworms going. Let me see if I can get this out of here. To feed to the turtles. I don't know if y'all can see them, but they're all just kind of sliding out. And they love the live mealworms instead of the freeze-dried. But they'll still eat the freeze-dried. Let me see. Get back in here. So that is something else that I'm looking for. So yeah, all the plants came, and they look good. Thank you again. I'm going to try to get them into a tank pretty soon here.
Nice.
So the root tabs, how do you recommend to use those?
So you want to put them a couple inches in the substrate with stem plants, like an Amazon sword or pretty much anything that's not like a Nubius or Java fern or something.
Okay.
And they don't do much for floating plants. The plants with roots, that's where you put the root tabs with, and you put them under the substrate, under the plant is where I put them. And the gel coating of it dissolves and the roots feed off of it, and then it breaks inside the capsule and then feeds off of the fertilizer that's inside of it. So you just want to make sure that it doesn't come out of the substrate.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll definitely give those a try. And probably this tank right here, because it's the only one that has a couple swords in it and some wisteria. And then the rest is just floating stuff. But I'll try those out and I'll let you know how they go.
Awesome.
Cool. Petroman, hey, how's it going?
Right now we're trying to figure out a method of like a website. We're thinking about Get Gills, our fish collective, or like a personal website. I did put a poll on my Discord.
Okay.
We're deciding between the three.
Yeah, that might make it a little bit easier for people to just go on there and then order it from there, and then it can sort it out, and then all you got to do is just pack it and then make it for that person instead of a whole bunch of emails coming through.
Yeah, I don't mind emails because I get notifications on my phone whenever I get an email, and I respond to emails fairly quickly because I check my email so frequently. So if you email me, you'll definitely get a response within an hour or so, unless we're out doing something.
Yeah. Muppet said I always forget to add root tabs. Yeah, I haven't ever used any root tabs. All my plants are just grown. The only thing I add is the Seacam Flourish to all my tanks. that have the plants, but I've never used root tabs before, so that'll be
Yeah.
cool to try out.
Yep. And like Dave Farrell said, which I'm sure it's my mother, said some people recommend putting a tiny hole in them so they don't float, because then it fills them with water instead of air.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just makes it
Yeah,
easier
because
to
I could
see.
see they. Yeah, so they just sink, and then you can put them in the substrate a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Um, Petroman's telling Muppet to feed those. Let's see here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I should probably get out of top chat and go to live chat. YouTube's been doing that lately. So yeah, that was basically, I wanted to do the unboxing, and that was some updates. That I picked up the turtles, and I started the mealworms. I guess you could call it a culture, but and then there should be a video coming out shortly, within the next day or two, the pond cleanup, because I had to get all those winter leaves and stuff out of the pond. And I couldn't find my net to put over the top of the pond this whole. And then about 4 days on the floor, and I was like, "Where'd that come from?" And my dad's over there like, "Oh, that's your net for the pond, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that would have been nice to have 3 months ago." But I put it over it anyways, just in case. But
Nice.
so yeah, that's about all I had to talk about. Um, I know there's some other. I was trying not to stream over anybody because I was originally going to go at 12:30, but um, Mike with Florida Fish Rescue, he went, so I just changed the time. And then I think Terry is going right now, or has been
Yep.
going for a while.
Yeah, he's got his Pleco stream going.
Yeah, yeah. I've been lurking in it a little bit. I've seen a bunch of people pop up on channel. I don't know if Rocco's still up there, but I saw him. So yeah. How's the fish room coming along? Oh, uh-oh. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I clicked the wrong thing here, and then internet's acting up. So let me see if I can bring the camera back up. Kind of just broke everything. But if I'm lagging, someone just say lagging again, and then um, Muppet internet is glitching a little. Sorry about that. Let me know. There we go. Am I back now? Question mark. Are we back?
Hello, everybody. I'm going to continue the stream for him because Tank Top got disconnected. So, hello. We'll wait for him to get back. Hello. Hopefully, he can get back on. Oh, there he is.
Am I back or am I still out?
I can hear you, but your camera is glitchy. All right, well, Tank Top is figuring out the internet issues. Hopefully he can get it figured out. I think he's coming back. Keep the show going.
Alrighty, Bree, can you hear me or?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sure, what is going on right now? I think strange. But when I turn the camera on, it wants to just glitch out. That's strange.
Yeah, it might just be because your camera takes up too much power or takes up too much internet to function, possibly. All right, I don't know if Tank Top is there. So how's everybody's day going? Mine's going good.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Hi, Pet.
I'm still here. I'm trying to figure out what it won't let me bring up the camera. I don't know what is going on. Maybe it's just StreamYard. I mean, I don't think it's me because the streams have usually worked. Oh, Bree dropped out. Let me bring up the. Oh wow. Okay. Tell me if it's glitching out right now. Because if I'm not glitching out, let me see. Okay, yeah, it says we're still live, so let me know if y'all can hear me loud and clear, or am I glitching out, or because it was giving me like a little signal that I was messing up. It's very slow. Strange. I'm not sure what's going on here. Sorry about that, everyone. I don't know if I just broke everything or glitchy. Can hear you though. Okay, let me bring Bree up, and then I might drop off and then come back up if I'm glitchy.
You might have to restart your computer.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Let's see.
All right, he dropped off. He'll be back up soon, I'm sure. I'll just talk about my best hobby. I'll talk about worms till he gets back. It won't be that long, I'm sure. But I know I talk about worms a lot in my streams, and I should be making some large worm cultures next stream. Just trying to keep conversation going. I have to check on my black worms probably tomorrow. Have to clean their culture again. Hopefully they're reproducing. I really hope we go to our local fish store this weekend. I want to get a couple more cups of worms. Because I believe we're setting up a 40-gallon worm culture, but it's a reptile tank, so it can't be filled all the way with water. So we're going to be filling it, I want to say like a third, a quarter. I bet it's like a quarter of the way-ish. So it'd be somewhere like a 10-gallon, 15-gallon worm culture, which is still extremely good. Welcome back.
Am I back? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good.
Strange.
Yeah.
I think it's something to do with my camera is not picking up the internet or something like that because it's happening when I turn the camera back on.
Yeah.
Strange. Anyways. So how can someone get the worms from you or order worms? Just email you?
Yeah, you'll have to email me right now. Like I said, we're figuring out a way of a website. There's pros and cons to each one. I could list them, but it'd probably be boring. But right now it'd be email.
Okay.
For worms or plants or fish. But once we get a website in a form, some form of website, it'll be a lot easier for people to go on and see what we have for sale.
Cool. Yeah. How many worms do you usually get in like a culture like you would send out?
For All right, so I have 3 cultures that I sell, and for microworms, the new way that I found that I'm going to ship them would be it would be a small cup, so it would be you can't really count the worms of microworms.
Yeah.
So I would say there's gonna be like 1,000 microworms in there because they're really small, but there's so many of them. So like I guess 1,000 of them. 1,000, 2,000. Sounds like a lot, but they're really small, so you'd feed quite a lot of them. But yeah, like 1,000, 2,000 microworms in a small cup. Grindo worms, you probably get, I would say, 30 to 50 of them, and then their eggs that are in the substrate, which is, I use organic cocoa fibers. And then black worms, that one is really measured. So I don't know. I would say if you got a small cup, there'd be 40-ish worms in there because those ones are larger, so they take up more room. And they're a bit more to ship, not in price. They need a bit more care than grindle worms and microworms. I only say that because they can die easier than what I found grindle worms can. So, yep.
Cool. Do you sell or do you have mealworms?
I do not have mealworms. We're in the process of building the fish room, so we'll probably get a couple more cultures. Probably vinegar eels, and maybe white worms. I know we'll probably definitely get vinegar eels because we're gonna breed our betas, 2 betas that we have. They're a marble koi and neon glow beta mix. So we'll need baby brine shrimp, vinegar eels, microworms, and things like that for the baby betas. So we'll probably expand to vinegar eels, but not sure if we do mealworms. We don't keep reptiles because I think that's what mealworms are for. I don't know. Uh, but I'd say we probably won't do mealworms unless we get a reptile.
Yeah. That's mainly the reason I got the mealworms is for the turtles.
Nice.
Hey Mike, good to see you in here. Hopefully it's not messed up anymore. We had some problems with the internet. I think it's because of my camera, so I had to shut it off for now. But yeah, so that's why I have the mealworms. Yeah, the turtles love the live ones.
Interesting.
So
Nice,
how many
Bethany.
tanks in total do y'all think you're gonna have in the new fish room?
In the new fish room, I think we're going to have 40 fish tanks. We have 60 fish tanks the whole house right now, but I think the fish room will have about 40 to 50-ish is my guess.
Are
The
y'all
fish oh
go ahead?
what
Sorry.
oh. The fish room is like specifically for breeding, so plecos, guppies, swordtails, shrimp, Provensis, angelfish, things like that. So it's specifically for breeding, for selling. Unlike our other tanks, yes, if any of these fish breed that we have, we would obviously have to sell them. But the fish room will be concentrated specifically on breeding for profit. Um, with a few exceptions, because I do have all my guppies in my room and my mystery snails that are for breeding for profit, but it'll be only breeding for profit down in the basement, in the fish room, I should say.
Do you plan on moving the fish tanks that are around the house down there, or keeping them there? Are they like show tanks in the house?
Um, some of them are show tanks. We're gonna keep all of them up here, except for a few, and I think those few would be one of our fry grout tanks in our kitchen. Um, one of our 10 gallons, the fish are moving out of that. So some fish from up here going downstairs in the fish room, but not many tanks are moving. Um, some of them would be called show tanks, but most of them are, I guess, tanks for profit as well, because we grow plants up here, and we just kind of, oh, and he's gone. But we grow different plants up here and pull them from tanks to put them downstairs. But once the fish room's like all done, we won't pull anything from these tanks except for coral, possibly, if we sell that. But like I said, if anything breeds up here, it'll be sold. So hopefully Tank Top comes back. I don't know what to do. What should I talk about? Does anybody in chat have a specific thing I should talk about? I feel like he'll be back in a few minutes, so shouldn't get too deep into a subject. But hi Chewy, Lunatic Fringe. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. We have around 60 tanks. Some of them would be classified as show tanks. Some of these fish I don't think will breed. I mean, any of them could breed, but I just feel like some of them are just for show. Like, they're not breeding or anything. Welcome back.
I think I got the camera fixed. That's why I had to drop off, and so hopefully it's working now. Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Sorry about that. So most of your tanks are pretty much like y'all's tanks with your fish in them.
Yep.
So you're just gonna make like the basement for, like you said, profit and raising like baby fish and everything. Are y'all gonna do eggs and stuff? Fish that lay eggs?
A couple of them. Live bears, I really like live bears, so, but I don't get many tanks down there. 2 tanks right now have guppies in them, but they're mainly my parents' tanks, and I think they're doing 3 tanks that would be live bears, and then plecos and things like that. So a few fish that do lay eggs, like angelfish and crebensis. I don't know if they lay eggs or not. My father would know, but I'm not Dave. So.
Alrighty. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would definitely help, like, to get a website. That way, you can just put them on there when pictures and everything like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
There's pros and cons. Your own website is a bit pricey. and then our Fish Collective and Get Gills, they have different rates that they charge, but they also have different things that they offer. So it's definitely a decision. It's a hard decision to make. But I really hope we get it figured out, because I would love to have something up on some website somewhere within the next month would be nice. Especially my worms. That's the thing that if we had a website, if we made a decision within the next few days or something, next week or something, that would probably be the first thing to go up. We don't have a whole lot of fish ready to go out right now. We have lots of babies, but not a whole ton of fish that are up to the age that you can gender them, give them genders. And so fish probably won't be the first thing we put on this site. Plants are something that we can do, but worms I have lots of. I have lots of worms. So, and they're fairly easy to do. And I have some ideas of shipping worms. I've shipped, I want to say 5 cultures so far in the past few weeks. So that's not terrible, and I've thought of different ways that I'm going to ship them. New ways I'm going to ship them as well. So I've kind of figured out any mistakes. So that's good.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to order some from you too. I'll probably get some black worms. You said you had black worms, right?
Yep, I have
Okay.
black worms. The next Worm Wednesday stream, because I didn't do Worm Wednesday this week, I didn't have to make any more cultures. Hopefully next Wednesday I can do Worm Wednesday again, and I'm making my larger cultures, a 10-gallon Grindle worm culture, a 40-gallon that's only filled part way for a black worm culture, and my microworm culture, since microworms don't smell all that great, those will stay in small, like Tupperware containers that they're in now, but a little bit bigger. So.
Neat. I'm getting all these plants that you sent ready to go in the tanks.
Awesome.
And they look pretty good. I think
Yeah,
go ahead.
the Salvinia definitely had some duckweed with it. Hoping that my duckweed that I have in one of my guppy tanks really sprouts, because I want to make some snello for my snails out of it. So hopefully it gets growing quicker.
Yep, I added duckweed to one tank, this one right here, and it's been duckweed infested, and I pull it out um, probably I think every day and put it into the pond outside for the koi, and they eat it. They eat it up pretty good, so I don't have to worry about. And I've been pretty good at keeping it out of all the other tanks, but so that's why I'm just kind of going through the plants a little bit, just trying to knock some of it off. But
Yeah.
yeah, everything looks pretty good except for I think the only thing that took a hit was the frog bit, which is normal because I did order some from somebody else too, and some of the leaves, just yellowed.
Yeah.
But it should come back pretty good. Let me see. I put some in the tank, and they look pretty good. Like that one right there. It's got some little sprouts on it, so it should come back. But other than that, everything else looks really good.
Petroman wants to know what type of fish you have.
Um, pretty much everything besides African cichlids. Um, I mean, I could name. I have plenty of gouramis. I like my gouramis. Um, I have a couple clown knives, loaches, angelfish, guppies, platies, um, danios, plecos, tetras, all that kind of stuff. So, pretty much a lot of your regular community fish, corridoras. Um, Now, if you want to know about a specific fish, you can. There's probably. I know I don't keep a wide variety of fish because I want to get into. I want to try saltwater. I have a tank for it and everything. I just got to get most of the materials like the salinity tester and all that kind of different stuff, the salt, and want to set up a saltwater tank and try that. But I don't have any saltwater fish yet, but I will get into that. Other than that, yeah.
Interesting.
I totally did not even read the chat. What kind of fish do you have? Okay. Um, yeah. Thanks, Mike, for telling everybody to hit that like button. It looks like Terry's stream ended. So that must be why Mike is over here now. I saw him up there. Hey, Sandy. Good to see you. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Thank you for hitting that like button. And yeah. So it's kind of just a hangout now. The unboxing was the main part that I wanted to make sure everything was good, and because I usually do my Sunday hangouts, but I gotta work, so I thought I'd do it today.
Ed is live right now.
It is live now? Okay, yeah. That's weird. I didn't get a notification. Strange. Yeah, I don't want to take away from Ed, and I want to go watch Ed, so I will let everybody go. Thank you all for being here and hitting that like button and popping in. Thank you, Bree, for coming up here and talking.
Yep.
And thank you very much for the plants. They look good.
You're welcome.
And they should progress well. Alrighty, guys. Thank y'all. And check out Brienne's channel. And if you want some plants, talk to her or email her, and she'll get you set up. So thanks, everybody, for being here again. Go check out Ed, I believe, is live. Chattanooga Ed. Is that? Can you hear me, or did I go out?
You cut out for a second. I think it's Lefty that's live.
Oh, okay. Oh, that might be why I didn't get a notification.
Yes, Lefty.
Okay.
Lefty 3213A is live with Ed.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Dave. We'll go check them out. And thank you again, everybody, for being here. Have a great day. And yeah, see y'all later.
Bye, everyone.